Hello and Erev Shabbat Shalom. This Shabbos we begin the Chumash Dvarim, the fifth book of the Chamisha Chumshei Torah, of the 5 books in the Torah, where the Chumash Dvarim is basically a summary of what happened the 39 years and the 40 years in the desert and preparing to enter the land of Israel. This is known as Mishneh Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, is repeating, reminding what took place over the 40 years and leading the way for the Jewish people to enter the Holy Land, and it's taking place approximately 5 weeks before the passing of Moshe Rabbeinu. And that's the meaning of the word Dvarim. Dvarim means words. These are the words that Moshe spoke to the children of Israel, to the Jewish people. Which obviously, right away, as soon as we hear that we're entering Chumash Dvarim, it gives us a boost and a reminder that while we're still in the desert, perhaps in a spiritual desert, in a personal desert where there is chaos and there is no certainty, which is what a desert is, a deserted place, a deserted life, God forbid. Nonetheless, we have reached the light at the end of the tunnel and we are on the way to the promised land. And actually, this is part of the reading of the 3 weeks period where we mourn the destruction of both holy temples, both Batei Mikdash, and leading to Tisha B'Av, to the saddest day in the Jewish calendar, this coming Thursday, which we hope that will be changed and transformed to a holiday and to the biggest holiday in the Jewish calendar with the coming of Mashiach. Interestingly enough, the Rabbi points out that the 3 weeks Torah reading of this era, of this season, of the 3 weeks of mourning, are very promising and very positive. In Parashat Pinchas, the first parsha that we read 2 weeks ago, speaks about the division, how to divide the land of Israel to the 12 tribes. Last week's reading, we read about the daughters of Tzlofchad, the 2.5 tribes who wanted to expand Israel, the Holy Land. And so it's talking about preparing for the future. And so is with Parashat Dvarim, which is a tremendous lesson, that while we are in 3 weeks and in the 9 days and in the week of Tisha B'Av, and while things are chaotic, at the same time we need to look forward and to count the blessings. Yesterday, when I learned the Parsha of this week, there was a verse with the Rashi commentary that really got me, if I can, amen, which really inspired me. Moshe is reminding and the Jewish people, telling them, Ki Hashem Elokecha berachecho, it's in the parsha of this week, Hashem your God has blessed you, bechol maaseh yodecha, in all the actions of your hand. Yoda lechtecho es hamidbar hagodel hazeh, he knew you're walking this big desert. Ze arboim shono Hashem elikecho imoch. It's 40 years that Hashem, your God, is with you. Leicho sarto dovo, you did not lack anything. Rashi comments and says, Lefichoch, and as a result, lo tikfu et tovato, don't be a kfui tova, don't not recognize the goodness, להראות, to show, כאילו אתם עניים, as if you are poor. אלא הראו עצמכם עשירים. But show yourselves as wealthy. What a lesson. Wow. We have two ways of approaching Hashem, approaching our lives. One is, oy vey, I'm poor, I'm bad, this is not going, this is not working, this is a tzara, one tzara, another tzara. Here, the virus is coming back, the pandemic is spiking in Calgary. In Alberta in general, how do we handle it? Haru atzmechem ashirim. Fake it till you become. Thank Hashem. Be positive. Chas v'sholem, I'm not suggesting we should play with lives and play the life as if nothing happens and as if life is normal. No. I actually spoke about it in length for an hour and a half in the meeting, in the community Zoom meeting we had, about v'nishmartem me'od lenafshotechem, how we need to be very, very careful. And the way it was written to me after the meeting, that the message of stay home, stay safe is a very powerful one. At the same time, we need to thank the blessings. Baruch Hashem, thank God for what we have. Thank God for the miracles in these days. And we're moving forward. And with that approach, Hashem will, Mishenichnas Av, from the month, when the month of Av has come in, then as the Baal Shem Tov, the founder of the Hasidic movement, says, Mema'atin, we diminish the tzores besimcha, through joy, through happiness. Please, when we are lighting the candles this evening in Calgary at 9:15 and in Edmonton at 9:24, I think, let's welcome the Shabbos in a positive and uplifted way. The Shabbos Chazon, the Shabbos that leads to Tisha B'Av, where Hashem is guiding us in a positive way, in a positive way, and in guiding us towards the building of the Beis HaMikdash. And we should see and count the blessings as in the beginning of the Parsha of today, where where Moshe is saying to the Jewish people, Re'ei nosati lifnechem es haaretz. Look, I have given to you the land. They didn't enter the land yet. They didn't see it yet. They were in the desert. But Moshe is encouraging the Jewish people and telling them, open up your eyes and see the positive, which is this message that the Rabbi is giving us. While we're in exile, the Rabbi is telling us, count the blessings, look at the positive things, look how the world is unfolding to a better world of tomorrow, and it is happening. Let's open up our eyes. Let's welcome the Shabbos, the Shabbos Chazon, the Shabbos of a vision of a better tomorrow and of the coming of Mashiach. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom.